Well, today's project is to disassemble this bugger. Shouldn't be that hard. It's going to be a lot of grinding, so I'm going to wait a little while. So it's still a little early. A little early to be throwing my grinder on yet, considering my neighbors are literally right there. One of my helpers lost my angle grinder wrench. Well, put it away for me. And now I can't find it anywhere. So I'm going to have to go to Crappy Tire, pick up a universal tool. They're cheap anyway. But I got some things done here. I got the box cut off. And as I was moving the base around, the one leg weld cracked, so I have to weld that up. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Some entertainment. I need all the welding practice I can get anyway. Well, the first thing I've ever welded together, proper welding, not just filling a hole in a tank. It's pretty messy, and I probably have enough weld on there to hold a tank together if it wasn't such a crappy weld. But it's my first weld, so a little bit better than anything I've attempted so far. This broke yesterday. The old weld on it broke after I cut the toolbox off, which is now blue over there. So when I was moving it, it fell apart. So I welded it together and got enough material on there. Probably build a tank. I don't know if you can see it under there, but put welds, enough material to build a tank. I think it should last quite a long time, or not. We'll find out. Oh, back later. So I've got some scrap metal from some transformers. I scraped them off pretty good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tack here and a tack over here. And then I'll move the ground to this side here so it's out of the way. Then I'll start laying a bead in here. See how well I can do at a different setting. Well, after about a half an hour or so of playing around, trying out different settings and different wire speeds, I started off with that, and I ended up with that. Oh, there's one over here, another one over there, different wire speeds, different voltages, still very hot. I don't know if you can even see that, it seems to be in the shade. It's hold on, let's move this around a little bit. This one right here is it actually looks much nicer in person than it does on this video. Compared to sputter, 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 and all that other fun jazz, then you come up to that one and it's not so bad. So at least I got the concept down a little bit. I'm going to keep on working on it with more scrap. I've got plenty. And if I don't have enough, I'll make more scrap. I think one of my biggest problems is my glasses. I find it really hard to see with the helmet on, and it's well, I guess that takes getting some used to too, huh? Alrighty, well, that's it for now. Back in a bit. Well, to date I have less than 2 hours welding experience. And that's what my last weld looked like. Starting to take shape. Starting to take shape.